Please subscribe, like, comment, and turn on the notification button so you are aware of our future episodes that you will love so much.
I don't know how familiar. Not at all. I'm unknown. Not true. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for the opportunity to just talk about what JBX, the Joburg Exchange content market is about. It's just giving me a platform to talk about who we are and how we came about. Next year will be our third year of the Joburg Exchange market. It's at the Standard Convention Center from the 12th to the 15th of March, parallel to the same week as the Joburg Film Festival, who is our mother company. They literally kind of gave birth to us as JBX. So kind of a concept came about of there is no content market in Johannesburg currently. I mean, there used to be Discop, but that got discarded, it ended, and there was that void. And we kind of figured to kind of abuse the moment that we got all these delegates from all over the world showcasing their films. Why not create a B2B market within Joburg at the Standard Convention Center, which is how literally it came about. It's going to be our third year next year. This past year in March, I think we had over 300 attendees in the market. We also had Malik Yoba, part of, he came and joined that year of the film festival. So we had the panel discussions, also happening within the same venue. And we had exhibitors. Obviously, it's about the buyers, the producers, the financiers. The likes of IDC was also part of us. And well, not part of us. I'm not going to claim them to be, but they were one of our exhibitors. Also, ABSA is also one of our exhibitors, was there. MultiChoice, a big portion of our of us, obviously from the mother company being Joburg Film Festival. They came and showcased some of their stuff there as well. So we're a growing market, and not to take away from the other markets, MIP Africa or DIF, but Joburg is the hub of all business, all things in film. That's where SABC is, the national broadcaster. That's where MultiChoice is. That's where Prime Media is. That's where Arena is. All the media houses. It's everything urban brew. So why not have it? And sorry to say, but we all know Joburg is the New York of Africa. You know what I'm saying? So no better place than to have our market.
I mean, as much as Joburg is a hub of the economy of the country, people have criticized us for being kind of backwards when it comes to the expectation that with all the economic activity that's happening there, we have not been having exciting interventions and events that encourage discourse and conversation around the business and the way it's going, because we're in a very dynamic space. Things are constantly changing.
Yeah.
But it seems like whenever these conversations are happening, or any kind of groundbreaking initiatives, like for instance what we're seeing now with the KZN Film Commission marrying KZN Tourism, we're not seeing those kind of collaborations across portfolios that are happening in the country. Tell me, what is it that makes the Joburg exchange concept market unique, and what are you with the coming installation, what new things are you trying to implement just to kind of keep us on our toes?
So one of the, I'd say, headaches or interventions that we're trying to come, we are reaching out to BRICS countries delegates to encourage a co-production with, we might as well utilize, so we have the arts and culture, which have always assisted and helped with the Joburg Film Festival. Now we are saying, hey, reach out to those commissions from the BRICS and Brazil, Russia, India, even Egypt, now Saudis, one of the new ones, the UAE, trying to get all those delegates coming in their film commissions. And that's just outside of just Africa, but also the Kenyan Film Commission is one we're also bringing in. The Ivorian is an Ivory Coast Film Commission, and also Congo as well. So we're trying to blend it. A lot of Francophone countries don't really do much business in the Anglophone countries, because of the language barrier and stuff. But we know that they're buying some of our content from the likes of, if you go to Ivory Coast and some of the channels there, you'll see The River, for example, being dubbed in France. So we created that kind of business. This was they're ready, and people do reach out to their clientele, their business, and have meetings, but we want a market whereby everybody walks away. It's not a numbers thing. We don't care to have 1,000 people. But if we have 500 attendees, a mix of buyers, exhibitors, financiers, and producers all in one. So a person walks out of there saying, hey, I have a pre-sale from 2 countries for my content. I have a funding to finish my movie from the IDC. I have MultiChoice saying, okay, fine, we can possibly half commission or half license your content. That's what we're about. It's all about the business of content. We're not there to have the bells and whistles to be a beautiful showcase. No, we're about putting money into people's pockets to finish their productions, to make their films, and also where they're gonna showcase their films. So you have all these players of your content, because you can make a content, but if you don't know where to sell it, you don't know how to fund it, you don't know how to have 3 revenues of it. So you have the first window where you to a pay TV like a MultiChoice, your next window to the public broadcasters of Kenya and so forth. All these people are all in one room, so you can have literally like a 4-year establishment of your content. So the first year, pay TV, the next window, the national broadcaster there, and the SABC, all of that. That's exactly. And by the time you get to your 3rd year, you already have the relationship with the IDC saying, okay, I'm now ready to do my 2nd film. And they can see your track record. Okay, this guy was one of the guys we funded. And the movie has gone all the way to be in Kenya, to be in Uganda, to be in Rwanda. And that's the delegation that we're trying to pull into our market, whereby it's going to be across Africa. It is an African story. It is, and I mean, one of our hashtags is content globalized. It's global, but it's local. That's exactly what we're about as JBX.
That's really powerful, man. I mean, as a film-based show, we got our fingers crossed because we want to partner with JBX.
No, we want you to run a podcast on our floor. We're going to talk about this. I'm telling you.
Cool, man. Guys, it's recorded, all right? It's going to happen.
You can quote me. Zoom in.
Yeah. Let's talk about the BRICS partnerships and what the potential that lies in the whole BRICS partnership there, and you trying to unlock that. Why BRICS? Why didn't you go to any other kind of countries?
Well, you have to go back to why do we have an affiliation with the BRICS? Why did South Africa choose to be a part of this? Why in January of this year we had 4 other countries, being Egypt, being UAE, being Iran, wanting to join this Russia, this India, this China. The world's population, China is the biggest population in the world. After that is India. And then you have Russia, which is another big player. I'm not saying we're running away from the West. I don't think we are, but I think we are open to how about we can actually utilize our minerals, our resources to other countries outside of just the US and the US dollar. And Russia is saying, hey, you can trade in my currency. China saying, hey, you can trade in my currency. So beyond just the mineral and the banking business, why is it not tripling onto other industries, which is the film industry, is the content industry? That's why we're trying to jump on the back of what our government's doing to actually jump on that bandwagon of having an affiliation with the BRICS countries when it comes to content. I mean, let's be honest. Look at how South Korean content has just blossomed over the last couple of years. So South Africa is like a hub of raw talent. Every time, I mean, I heard Steve Harvey yesterday saying that he's never been to a place like he's doing things in Botswana right now. Like we as in Southern Africa, we have almost the best of both worlds. And South Africa, what's nice about South Africa is that we're like a blend of a first world country and a third world country at the same time. We have the facilities here, and at the very same time, we also have the skills and the knowledge of it and the infrastructure. That's so great. So, listen, man, we're shooting in the wind with BRICS. I mean, but I'm gonna do my utmost best to have commitment from those countries to be part of us. That is part of, and if I'm successful with that, that's gonna create the conversation in our panel discussions to BRICS. What is your Russia? What do you want to do, South Africa? India? What do you want to do, South Africa? China? What do you want to do in this industry? We're gonna encourage those kind of conversations. I mean, we have everything we need here. but we don't have enough. So the intention is to obviously blow it up, get as much participation as we can have from affiliated countries of friends of South Africa, which is what BRICS is about.
You know, a few years ago, our locally produced film Kalushi
Yeah.
won Best Actor at the BRICS Awards. You know, and it's locally produced, Manda Dube,
Yep.
led by the wonderful Kabura Mete, and it did phenomenally well. So I think there is some potential.
And sometimes you have to almost like pull it out. Like, just being a BRICS country, I mean, there should be, I don't know if there is, but it's part of my research. Is there a BRICS office here in SA? Like, is there an office I can go to and walk in and say, hey, help me. I'm doing this, it's for the country. Can we link up? If not, I have to use the Arts and Culture Department to assist me, to help me with the film commissions of these countries. I mean, that's the intention. We want to really, really do our utmost best so that the presence of BRICS is felt at our market, and obviously to assist with the film festival as well. That is exactly what we are trying to do.
Man, it's really good. We're looking forward to it. So this is the third year.
Yeah, to be the third year, 2025.
Yeah, big things are coming.
Man, I mean, the Joburg Film Festival is going to be the 7th year. We're chasing for the 10th year. By the time they get to 10, we're going to be at 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
It works out well.
we're trying to. And I mean, like I said, they literally gave birth to us. And there is a void. There's no market in Joburg. And that's where the hub is. I mean, everybody here has flown in from Joburg to be in Cape Town. But what stops all these people, the local ones, being in Joburg at our market? That's my job. That's why I'm here.
So who are your partners?
So our current partners at the moment, obviously, is MultiChoice, it's ABSA, it's IDC. Yeah. At the moment, still to come more. I mean, we only literally started the work now in July to prepare for actually August, to be told. So this is our first market that we attended. Some of our team is going to the Toronto Film Festival. They're leaving tomorrow for that, which is next week. So we're still early stages, but we're still pushing, and that's why we're here. I've had great meetings. I've had some commitment from some people from the Philippines, from ZTV. They're like, okay, cool. You know, it's premature, but I'm just sharing it since it's all happening in this market.
In this market.
And like I said, I'm not here to poach anybody. I mean, this market is in September, ours is in March, but I'm just here to build our business, and obviously on the back of our Joburg Film Festival. Literally, that's exactly what's
I
happening.
love it, man, and that's what it's all about. You know? Like, and I'm sure vice versa, they'll be there to try and have some kind of.
They were there. I mean, I know people from their office, like Esther. She was there in March. Esther was like, "Hey, wow, impressive." She said, "Hey, nice turnout." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
See, Joburg, we got it going on, man.
Yeah, thank you.
And we as a Film Wish Show, we want to give you your flowers.
Thank you.
For the hard work that you're doing.
Appreciate that, man.
In really forming and carving out this tough landscape of the business of film. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it. I'll come back again whenever you need me.
And he has his own podcast. We'll be checking that out also as well.
Yeah. The Slicer TV podcast. Thank you. Reach out. All good, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.